Asperger's syndrome. What exactly is it?
Asperger's syndrome is a form of autism. People get confused by that and think it's a separate condition. It's autism where diagnostically there is no developmental delay before 36 months. People with Asperger's tend to have problems with social impairment, which is to do with making and maintaining friendships. That's a big thing. They often have problems with other issues as well. Understanding other people and getting yourself into other people's points of view. Autism and Asperger's are neurological in origin. They indicate a different way of thinking, so that's what we're looking for.
How many people in the UK are affected by the condition?
It's not rare. It's 90 in 10,000, which translates as 0.9 in 100. So it's almost 1 in 100 people will sit somewhere on the autistic spectrum. So everyone knows someone with autism.
Well, one of my friends' little brother actually has Asperger's syndrome.
I know that my friend's little brother does have Asperger's.
Yeah, if I met somebody in the street with autism, I'd never know that they had it. And it wouldn't be the first thing to spring to mind.
Shauna has recently been diagnosed with the condition. We caught up with her and her mother, Heather.
My name's Shauna. I'm 10. I live in East Kilbride and I go to Mount Cameron Primary School.
So what are your hobbies?
Listening to music, playing on the computer, playing the guitar. I have a lot.
Well, initially, I think it was when she was 2, it was noticed that she was kind of different from other kids, but at that time, not much was sort of done about it. And then when she went to school, it was kind of looked into a bit more. But at that time, they weren't sure whether it was because she had like a higher intellect than the other kids, which she did, and it was because of that she wasn't relating to them as well, or whether it was also because she had some sort of communication difficulty, as they put it.
Like, I really don't like it when people say like that I've got like a problem or like, illness, like disease, that sort of thing. It's like that's not true. It's like just like having like different hair colour or different shoe size, different clothes.
And it was only 3 months ago she got an official diagnosis. But, we just kind of went for it in the hope that there would be more support for her.
Just as a generalisation, people with Asperger's tend not to have learning disabilities. They tend to be bright, clever. Though there are people who have these developmental delays before 3, who therefore have childhood autism, we call it, which is lifelong, but we call it childhood autism, but can still be very, very intelligent. You see other things coming out of it, like ritualistic behaviours, routines and repetitions, which are often to do with making up for some of this stuff.
Right.
So if they do repetitive things, some people just watch the same videos over and over again, read the same parts of books, can only do things in a certain way, but that's the way they control their lives. They keep control of a chaotic world.
So has the diagnosis changed your lives any?
I was actually relieved just to finally have an answer, and I'd kind of known it all along anyway, so it was just kind of confirmation, and also knowing, well, at least now she'll be able to get, if she does need any extra support, and she'll be able to get it.
Certainly would go some way towards helping if people started to realise what autism is. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have serious difficulties and do need a lot of support. There's a lot of people out there with autism who are functioning perfectly well but may have some little problems, and recognise that it doesn't mean you've got a mental illness. It doesn't mean that you are going to be violent. It doesn't mean you're going to be standing in the corner flapping your hands. We know people who hold down respectable jobs but may have trouble keeping friends, or they may have trouble dealing with the social side of their jobs. They may have trouble dealing with crowded places. You know, there's lots of things that people don't realise about autism and aren't generally known in the public, and that's something that everyone can benefit from. So yeah, you do need to have an awareness of other people's way of thinking and to make room for that, or people can be very stressed and can end up very, very, very ill.
Just a wee thing that makes us a wee bit different from other people.